Hello friends, I hope you're drinking your water. I hope you got your provisions together because last night the military attacked Venezuela and then the orange man said the quiet part out loud. So last night Caracas, Venezuela, which is the capital of Venezuela, was hit with the military strike, and then President Maduro and the First Lady were captured, kidnapped, and now they're being flown to New York to face charges for drug trafficking and gang-related terrorist activities. And then the orange man hopped on all of these news outlets this morning and said that the U.S. will be running this country and the oil is going to start flowing and we're going to make a lot of money off the oil. And if you want to know the reason, that's the reason. That's the reason. It's the reason that Nigeria got bombed 2 weeks ago. Oil. And if you didn't know that Venezuela and Nigeria had oil, then look up the 1973 energy crisis and the 1979 energy crisis. Because when the OPEC nations weren't giving us enough crude oil because there was wars going on, the U.S. had to look to other places that had crude oil to fill in this gap that we had because there was a supply and there was nobody filling it. So we looked to Venezuela and we looked to Nigeria, and now 50 years later, we are bombing these countries to take their oil supply. This is the playbook that Republicans have been using for a very long time. This was Desert Storm. This is Iraqi freedom. This is weapons of mass destruction. This has been the playbook the entire time, was to go into black and brown countries and bomb them and take their resources. They've been they seized oil tankers off the coast of Venezuela and were blowing up drug boats. When the hell did white people care this much about drugs? They love drugs. This has nothing to do with that. This is about money. This is always about money. And you're not supposed to tell us that you're going to steal these people's oil. Dummy.